Welcome, welcome. This recording will be going up worldwide. It's our chance to be able to give some new exciting announcements, the schedule for the week, and just to celebrate a lot of the stuff that's going on throughout our GB, which stands for Our Global Vision, which we want to welcome you to. Been in business for well over a decade. A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, cut thousands of checks to different nonprofits and people like you and I around the globe, some 1,000 different, or 100 different, not 1,000, 100 different countries worldwide have been affiliated with our technology in some way, shape, or form with these amazing leaders. And so grateful to be here with you. We just had a phenomenal training on Saturday. And we often have one big advanced training on our GB's behalf a month, and that is a training that is more of an advanced training that people do pay for tickets to attend. And the tickets can get as high as $300. It's from the comfort of your own home, which is nice. We have so many free trainings all the time like this one, but we do have one big training on a monthly basis like most companies do have for those people that are really serious. And the price was supposed to increase, but I wanted to announce to everybody that the next month's training in November, which is called Inspire, is right now the same low price of only $77, includes 5 guest tickets, which puts it less than $20 a ticket. It'll be good till midnight tonight, then raising higher tomorrow. So I did want to highlight that for everybody. Also includes 100 bulk leads or equivalent to help you with your business, and really, really excited about that announcement. So just want to make sure you're aware. Now, what do we do besides talk about trainings? Why did this company even get started? First of all, to be a work-from-anywhere company so that people like you can work anywhere in the world. Would that be exciting to you, part-time or full-time? To work wherever you could be, supplement your income, do it full-time, work your way into full-time, whatever it might be. We started with just stores. And I say just because it sounds so simple to us now, but to get paid from what people already do every day, to make money shopping, and even have a cut go to you and your family, to have a cut go to a nonprofit of your choice. It is a simple yet incredibly great idea. Being able to sit there from the comfort of your own home, the same shopping experience with your favorite stores like Target, Best Buy, Macy's, Walmart, etc. And you're able to do that. We started with a handful of stores. Now we've gone over 1,500, some agreements worldwide. It sounds overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, how could you get paid on all these stores? But if you think about Amazon or Walmart or your grocery store that you go into, do they really make if you go in the grocery store, do they make the oranges out back with orange trees, or do they make yogurt? Do they make paper plates? Do they make coffee? Do they make frozen pizzas? Or do they bring those products in, and do they make a cut from all those great products around the world? Is it stable? Is it changing? Is it adding more products to the shelf? If one contract isn't working out, can they switch to another? Well, with our global vision, we can do that worldwide with stores, agreements with these stores. The more money we bring them, do you think they're excited? Of course they are. The sales for them, and we get paid a cut on marketing like they're already used to doing. So it's so gigantic, so big, so global, and multiple revenue streams underneath one umbrella that branched not only just shopping, but even doing daily activities from the comfort of our own home through our partner Swagbucks, like watching videos, searching the internet, surveys, different things that they've got that are on there. Amazon, just paid out over $100 million to people like you and I. Restaurants, like all kinds of stuff from this partner. You can sign up people like crazy for free and make residual income from that. So all of these revenue streams underneath one umbrella. Next Level Leadership, which is just going to new levels than ever before. We're having a kind of a pre-launch, a first mixer locally here in San Antonio this coming Thursday, which will be a model that people around the whole world could do as connected with Next Level Leadership. Free fan page that you could get signed up for and add people to. Free blog, free month on memberships that could create a residual income. Up to 75% of the profits are paid to people like you. If we're going to market something, how many of us want to market to leaders that, first of all, could eventually be in your team, And how many of us also want to market with something that could have profit margins as high as 75%, which is, and worldwide, residual income, changing people's life on purpose, on self-development and growth. And some of you guys have a chance to be recording video clips and be leaders, and you have no idea what could be in store for you as you grow with next level leadership. Same way we want to grow in our mind and all self-development, we want to grow in our health. And it's a billion-dollar industry, one of the highest commissionable stores we have, deals with health, essential oils, greens, healthy chocolates, incredible products, mobile app, all of the different kind of things that we have here, just absolutely phenomenal, with RGB Health, replicated site for each individual person, and again, one of the highest paid BVs products that we have. We love helping nonprofits. This is how we were first created when we first got started many years ago, was with helping nonprofits. The goal of $1 billion raised to different nonprofits worldwide by the year 2034, and we need your help. And not only do we talk about nonprofits, it's part of our model. It's part of this whole beautiful business model. When we give the shopping site to a nonprofit for free, they can use it to fundraise for their cause, and you would make a commission from all of that for helping bless them. We have incredible partners that have already created over $100 million to different nonprofits worldwide, and we have a crowdfunding and different technology that we get paid from for helping. Is just phenomenal that you'll see there with ourgb.org, really more for coordinators and above, but it won't take you long to work your way up and get there as fast as you can. Incredible. And you know what, with crowdfunding, it doesn't even have to be a big nonprofit. It could be your neighbor's kids going to school. It could be somebody's car broke down. It could be somebody's money for a honeymoon. It could be somebody's money for their veterinary bills. It could be anything like that that they're using to be able to go out there and fundraise. Whoo, man, the compensation plan is one of my favorite because it pays out more money than any company I've ever seen. Let me try to get this a little bit closer here on this, and you'll see it a little bit bigger. The bottom part here that we're going to go over, this is more of the residual income long term from all of our feature partners. Every product and service we have, it creates commission, which we put into what's called business volume. So everything, Swagbucks, health products, NLL, website packages, everything creates commission. We call it BV. Put it in the comp plan each and every week. Based on what level we are in the comp plan dictates what percentage we get of that BV. Okay? So the more business volume we have, the better. In this example, we're going to talk about 20,000 in BVs from you and all of your free customers, which we do allow customers to sign up for free, and they can work their way up. One of the only companies I've ever heard of that have a legitimate free option to doing this. And if you were doing 20,000 BVs, could you be doing way more than 22,000 BVs? Could you be doing way less than 20,000 BVs? But this would be the compensation plan from this. Now, I will tell you, if you don't do any volume, what's 0%? Even if it was what's 0 BVs of 100%? What do you think the check would be cut from that? 0. And so when I was new in home business, I was scared that I would maybe never produce. And if you're really honest with yourself, you're probably scared of the same thing. But here's the good news. You ready? Every leader I've ever met in this industry that changed their family's life forever started off nervous, scared, hesitant, skeptical, not sure, thought that maybe they'd never be productive, because we all have to start that way. Doesn't mean we have to end up that way, does it? Could you feel way more comfortable by tomorrow if you studied all those sites and everything? Could you feel way more comfortable by next week? What if you got trained for a couple of months? Could you shock yourself? What if you all of a sudden were here for a couple of years? Could you be amazed at where you have come in terms of your personal growth, development, leadership, business success? So don't get, there's a lot of work to do. Some of these people, some of these companies, they talk about get rich quick and it's magic and you just sign up and you make a fortune and throw some money in and it's just going to go for you. That's not true. That's not the way life really works. So you're nervous if you can be productive. I'm telling you, you can grow if you really work hard. If you had a guitar, could you learn to play the guitar? If you understand English, it's because you learned it. You don't probably understand Japanese because you didn't learn that. So you get the idea. Like, we just need to be ready to be open and learn and serious about going forward. So as a free customer, we do earn commission, you see right here, from our own website. But if we did this 20,000 BVs, our check would be zero from the team. So that's kind of the first month hit. But now we're upgraded to a higher level by our production. So going forward, are we now off and running? Okay, so that's how that works. If we could have been a preferred customer, which is only $30 and $30 a month, our check would have been $1,000. Is that way better than zero? And $30 for somebody to be in business and a career of their own as a preferred customer, most of us spend more money than that going out to eat. So I've seen people shake out the couch, have a garage sale, do whatever they had to because they were tired of being broke and they were ready to get things moving, and they knew that they needed to invest in their business, and they took their life and their future seriously. So that could be an option for you right there. The Premier website, which is $497, I'll cover these things in a little bit too, one time, and then only $30 a month. Our check would have been $3,000 instead of only $1,000. And you will see them even here talking about working your way up from production. You'll see a video on the coaching website if you are working your way up by production. That's there 24/7 for everybody. The check for a coordinator would have been $9,000. So is that really a great place to be? 9 times higher than a preferred customer. Okay, manager, $10,000. So more money paid out than any company I've ever seen, because it's really about the people that are out there in the field, like you, working with some amazing leaders like Miss Marita Ionescu, Mr. John Bisbal, people like Ghislaine Nadeau. I mean, just amazing, amazing people. It was built for people like you. Do we love Walmart? Yes, but we're not Walmart. Do we love eBay? Yes. We do, right? But we're not eBay. Do we love Staples? Yeah, but we're not built. We didn't start this company because we just love shopping at Walmart. We built it to create a work from anywhere environment to help people like you and your family, and to help nonprofits worldwide, and that's why we built it. Now, these options are the ones, this bonus here, Fast Start bonuses, which we really love to talk about with new people because it's called Fast Start for a reason. You have to, these are the checks that we've seen people get even in their first full-time month working with the business. But here's the key to these. You have to be the level before the month starts. So we're about to get into November, aren't we? And November is one of our biggest months ever. December, January, you're right in the sweet spot of some incredible momentum. Why? Because do you think people are going to hear about shopping and the holidays and the .com this and the .com that and all the different specials that are going on? And yeah, of course they are. And what if you were sitting on top of this whole thing while that was happening? And then the new year, when people are ready to have an incredible new year and change their life forever, right? So you have to be the level before November starts. So if we're a coordinator before November, guess what? We can earn up to $5,000 in Fast Start bonuses in the month of November, and they're monthly bonuses that we can earn. If we're a manager, up to $7,000. If we're a director, up to $25,000 a month. Every month you're eligible to receive that. Up to $50,000 a month for executive director and international marketing director. So very, very, very big bonuses. I don't know about you. I didn't care if it took me a long time, a whole lot of money invested, a whole lot of energy to get myself up to these levels. But if it did, wow, right? I was willing to learn. You know, like, why would somebody go to school and spend all that time and money there to be able to go out? It was the same mindset that I wanted to have here as I started to build my business, and really the same mindset most entrepreneurs have. We have very, very simple ways to get started like this, where we talk about the straight line customer revenue system, where you can lock in your spot even just for a preferred customer, where a portion of all the revenue from the straight line customer revenue system will go to you, be used to help you get upgraded in our comp plan, and even just sign up for free starts to get you in that straight line spot. And then locking in your spot holds it, and all the other free people start to fall below you. Imagine where this will be for you in a few years from now as you start to build that. So we have we love to help people get started with nothing, very small for their business. We have free blogs, free fan pages, free signups, free customers, free trainings, free everything. But then at the same time, is it a business? And in a business, should you be ready to invest in your business? A lot of people from the job world, they come out saying, I shouldn't have to invest in anything to work. Well, that's because we're used to a job, isn't it? The owner invested in things, didn't they? Isn't that why they get to keep it and pass it to their families and have the freedom and flexibility? Well, we've had many jobs, haven't we? And what did that show get us today, except for receipts of money that we already spent? And so we do have to sometimes teach about this investing idea, don't we? Because people go to school not because they're guaranteed. Do they do it so not to waste their money? Do they do it because they want to improve their future? And I don't think entrepreneurs spend money on their career because they're silly. I think they're doing it because they want the freedom. They want the flexibility. They're tired of jobs. They can't imagine working for somebody else, working like crazy for nothing to show for it in the long run. And so they want to have their own thing. I mean, if you really thought about it from their perspective. And does business cost money often? Does your apartment cost money? Does your house, when you give groceries for the fridge and you eat them, do you have to replace them? So are there bills that will be there on an ongoing basis like every business in the world? If we went to GoDaddy right now and tried to build a big website like RGV has, it would cost you a whole lot of money, wouldn't it? Okay, so we hopefully open ourselves up to that mindset, because that could slow us down, couldn't it? Maybe the reason why there's not a whole lot of money in the bank account now is it maybe not because we invested so much. Could it be that we've invested so little? And how long do we want to stay that way? For me, I didn't want to stay that way, right? So I was ready to put the pedal to the metal, right? And if we put our little toe in the water like a lot of people do, trying it out for a while, could that run off business pretty quickly? Why is this not working? Well, maybe it's because we're not taking it that seriously, right? So one of the biggest packages we have is the entrepreneur package. You have to be a premier first. But this package is less than the money I spent when I started some 20 years ago. And it's definitely not for everybody. But if you're looking to really get serious about this is something you want to check on sooner than later. Helps you get up to manager, waiving $40,000 worth of qualifications for 6 months. An incredible potential website package for you. Leads, a whole bunch of things. $300 rebate that's paid back to you. You can even pay partial payment. I mean, all of this stuff. Cruise for next year, just amazing thing to be able to help you in that. We do have scholarships you can fill out right on your website for different other packages that you'll see that are phenomenal. I want to go through those with you now. The preferred customer does have a scholarship. 1 advanced basic training, 1 month free mentorship training, includes basic NLL coffee calls, locks in straight line customer revenue system, 40 bulk leads or equivalent, just to kind of get you started a little bit. There is, and this, you guys, is till the end of October. You get all of this stuff as long as the order is in by the end of October. The $497 Premier package, which is again only one time, and then $30 a month after that, waives $20,000 in sales to be promoted as a coordinator for 6 months. Access to all the sites, $50 rebate paid this week, 400 bulk leads. Again, all of these, typically you had to do them right away to get these, but until the end of October, this is for everybody. Even renewals. Some of you guys that need to renew after your 6 months has been over. This is a chance for you to have all of that, okay? So very, very, very big stuff here for those of you guys that are ready to get going. And if you're not sure about this business, you shouldn't invest in anything, should you? Wait till you're really serious that you want to do this. If this is something you don't want to do, then just keep learning, keep looking. But once this is something that you want to do, then don't make yourself go slow and then wonder why it might not be working that well. Because you're the leader of your team, and we got to get this thing moving, okay? The entrepreneur package, 2,000 bulk leads are equivalent, $300 rebate paid. You can pay partial payments on both of these packages with your leader's help to get you moving. It's just absolutely phenomenal, and so all these different options that are available to you. Okay, a lot of different options. I want to welcome all of the new people that we have as customers from around the whole world for the last week. We've signed up people literally around the globe, and it's just an honor. When you put the people in the computer, though, that doesn't mean that they're automatically just going to be magically successful, right? So what they taught me a long time ago was they said, Chad, I could give you a helicopter, doesn't mean you're going to know how to fly it. So what if network marketing and what if a business like RGV was like a helicopter, but what if people sitting at home didn't really know how to fly it, and that's why they weren't achieving much? We need to learn how to fly it, don't we? So there's a learning process. Weekly overviews, fast start trainings, featured partner trainings, leadership package calls, email trainings, advanced trainings, nonprofit trainings, coordinator, manager, and above calls, Saturday trainings, RGV coaching websites, mentorship trainings, all of this stuff, not even just designed for you, which would be great for you, wouldn't it? But what if you shot a Facebook message to somebody that you barely even knew in a different part of the world, told them to go look at this and give you some referrals and any help that they could think of? And what if they fell in love with it, started plugging into the training concept, and you got paid residual income for the rest of your life from that? Now, with a solid training system, could that happen? Because we could take care of that person. What if you bumped into somebody at McDonald's? What if your friend from high school? You understand? We would train the heck out of people to help them go forward. And this week's training schedule has some people featured on there that I cannot wait for you to get a chance to hear from. These leaders are absolutely phenomenal. You want to write this down wherever you are so that you can promote properly to get everybody excited, because I know I am so excited for it. So I will be doing the NLL call tomorrow, and remember, there's a free month to that. Also, people with the preferred customer website can all be invited to that, and so they could be on that call tomorrow morning. Tomorrow evening, $1 Million Club presentations going for people worldwide that you'll have available. Wednesday morning, new executive director, Mr. John Bisbal, will be leading the mentors training. So get ready for that, Mr. John Bisbal. Wednesday's nonprofit training by Miss Nadeau and Miss McMullen, two of our international powerhouses leading the nonprofit training on Wednesday afternoon. Thursday morning's NLL call by Miss Marita Ionescu. And if you got a chance to hear her in the last couple of weeks train on behalf of NLL and RGV, she was phenomenal. So get ready what's going to happen on Thursday when you get a chance to learn directly from her. The radio show done by Mr. Marwan Powell, president of RGV, will be leading the radio show on Thursday. So excited for that. Thursday evening, Fast Start training. Mr. John Bisbal and some guests will be leading the Fast Start training. And most of all of these trainings, you notice, are free. That's why we're so excited to help you use them as a tool to just explode your business worldwide. Friday morning, Miss Marita Ionescu, International Marketing Director, will be leading the mentorship training on Friday morning for everybody. And then Saturday will be end of the month training open to the whole world for free that I'll have the pleasure of doing, and you'll hear from some other people as well. Usually those trainings are the paid ones, but because it's the end of the month, it will be open to everybody, okay? So one of the big promotions we have that you should be striving to work your way up to, that we try to do every single week. Success is, a lot of times, you can't just hang out and wait for success to come. We got to do 52-week sprints a year. There's 52 weeks in a year, and we need to run, learn everything we can, and then go get ready to run it, renew our minds, and be ready to run again the next week, and just continue to grow and get better and better and better. So this week, you want to shoot for doing $3,000 between you and your team by midnight Sunday, and director, which usually is $100,000 in volume to get to on a monthly basis, because it should be hard because you can earn up to $25,000 a month. So, but this level, if you get 3,000 in by midnight on Sunday, you'll be able to run for director till November 10th for, instead of 100,000, only 20,000. So very, very, very excited about that. Any new entrepreneur package counts towards that. So a lot of you people that even start with the entrepreneur package, you will already be on your way to being part of this promotion. Some people start with that package even in their first day because they're just really ready for a change in their life. And hopefully that's you that are here today. So we cover a lot about business, guys, and it's for a good reason. You know, our company has helped a lot of nonprofits worldwide, but it wouldn't have been without a leader like you. Great technology that we have, great partnerships, but somebody like you connected us to them and supported them. And so the more we teach serious business with people, the more people we end up helping. And if we keep going through life waiting for some magic check fairy to show up at the house, we're not going to help nonprofits. We're not going to help families. We're not going to help anything. They taught me a long time ago, they said, Chad, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. And the people that are having more freedom, it's because they didn't just get lucky. Somebody in their family's history put their head down, worked smarter, not just harder, invested. And sometimes you have to go into debt of time, money, to build something for your family. Is what every college student does. It's what every entrepreneur does. Even the majority of all nonprofits do. And so it's not always fun at the beginning, is it? But when you start to move that needle and start to see traction and start to get going the right direction, would it be a lot of fun than maybe anything you've ever done before. And in our case, we get to go back and help different nonprofit organizations. I mean, imagine if you had 1,000 people in your team by next year. What if they each helped one nonprofit a year? That'd be 1,000 nonprofits that are blessed because of you. So we really do thank you for being here. You know, with our companies helping out nonprofits have over $100 million. You know, we do not treat it lightly. We thank you for just considering to be a part of this big vision. We thank you for any efforts, whether it's part-time and just a little bit, or as a customer, or whether you're looking for a full-time career change. We look forward to being there and being by your side and helping you every step of the way. So we thank each one of you guys. God bless you. That'll wrap us up. Pay attention to your leaders. These people, think about this. If you're in their team, the more money you earn, is that the more success that they have. And the more serious you are, guess what? They can start to build and stack below you. But if you're not taking it seriously, then why would they do that? Let's say they had a whole bunch of people coming on board and they were trying to figure out where to put them, but you weren't even registered for the next month's training. Would you put people there? I wouldn't. You could have 5 tickets for less than $20, and we could have a whole bunch of people ready to come in November, but my person doesn't feel like that is worthwhile to be registered. I would still love them, wouldn't I? I'm not telling you to not respect them and love them, but why would I be stacking people underneath somebody that doesn't even see the value of getting trained and having tickets for our people that we were wanting to invite and explode their team next month? We talk about like a water faucet. I would shut off the water real quick on that one. Okay, tell me when you're ready. I'm here for you. This is what I would tell them. I will be here for all of your calls, and if you have any referrals, and I will be here for you, but I cannot stack with you because I need these people to be taken care of. Does that make sense? Just tell me when you're ready to go at it. And it might cost them a lot of money, because what if I could have stacked somebody like Jasani, and I don't know if I'm saying your name right, underneath there, but what if they missed them? They might not find somebody like Jasani for a while. Well, they just lost Jasani because they weren't leading by example. And I think sometimes people like, oh, but I'm short of money, or I'm needy and I want success. That doesn't entitle you to, if that was Dairy Queen, that wouldn't get you a pay raise, would it? What would get you a pay raise? Working, taking it seriously, paying attention, doing everything you had to. So I think sometimes in home business we are so, we got to fix that, right? Because if we look at ourselves like the customer in home business, ooh, boy, you're Joe. I've never seen a leader make any kind of money being the customer. Have you? There you go. I like Jasani. Look at that. Life is work, right? Especially when you're your own boss. You got to lead by example until all of a sudden, boom, it starts to move in the direction you wanted it to. And usually it takes you a little bit longer than you wanted. And usually we could have been there a lot sooner if we weren't playing around, right? And I'll wrap up, I promise. But if I'm putting my little toe in the water, like, well, I'm not seeing it work that much, so I'm just going to just hang out like here. How many of you guys are going to want to come buy my stuff and, come follow me? Oh, but I'm not going to tell that to anybody. It's just a secret. No, it's not. That's how you're doing business. You're the boss of your team. You trying to be sneaky, would that be a whole nother webinar, right? Like that we could talk about, right? Like maybe trying to be sneaky if it's not the right way for you to help less people around the world. So you want to try to lead by example the best you can. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, because some of you guys, especially at the end of the month, are they looking at where do I put these people, right? Like, oh, I have this coordinator over here. I have this, preferred customer over here. I have this, free customer over here. Where should I put them all? And man, they're looking for leaders to help lead with them. So let's go make it happen big time. That'll wrap us up. You guys take care. God bless you. Have an incredible rest of your day. Get ready for the biggest week in RGB's history. Bye for now.